Alright. What's up, people? Dropped the chair some. Getting ready to head out of here. So I did a reset here in Jefferson, Ohio at this TA. Very clean. If you guys have any kind of issues with like you're walking or whatever, they do have a handy bathroom downstairs, or handy shower. I did not know that, but all their showers upstairs, so I ended up going upstairs. And they told me, but it's okay. I need to exercise anyway. I'm gonna show y'all something at the beginning here at this TA. Truckers, y'all, we don't have any courtesy for each other. I mean, just none. This dude just blocked 8 trucks in order to go get some Popeye chicken. Anyway, this is for the 411 Trucker, the Trucker411 channel. The video, we've been doing videos on different topics. Spilling stuff. This particular topic, that we're covering this week is basically getting off the truck. Have a life outside of the truck. I'm going to link below the video that kind of inspired me to put this out as a subject to the group, to the team. DeeBoy Stance did hers. I know Shy's putting his up. Unfortunately, DCI Jams still doesn't know how to upload to YouTube, but his is on the Facebook, and I always forward them over to the Facebook page too. So if you're a member there, you can definitely see it there. This one will be forwarded over there as well. Did I tie this? I need to tie this. The video I watched was a lady who I think she's been in trucking. She's been in trucking for a while because she was showing on her channel some really old school stuff. I'm part of a. She subbed to my channel, and then I ended up subbing to hers, and then I always background investigate people. And in watching her, she showed some really old school things up on the East Coast, like where they used to plug the trucks in the ground. It's kind of cool. And just things that they used to do. So she's been in the industry for some time. With that being said, this lady, she shared how, what am I going to do when I'm not on the truck? And it was really a potent video for me. And I say potent not because that's who I am, but I know my personality has changed with dealing with this industry. Okay. And Bill told me you're gonna build a tough shell, and you're gonna toughen up out here. Basically, in essence, you can become a major asshole out here. I'm just gonna get real down to the wire. And a lot of that has to do with behaviors out here. You have so many different personalities you're dealing with. Also, the treatment that we get in the trucking companies. Trying to make a living out here. And the sad part is some people enjoy doing this job. I actually like doing just the driving. But I'll be honest, after they played the 3-day thing with the company I'm with now, I just stopped caring. I did. It kind of pissed me off. And then at the same time, my body was exhausted. And I realized these people don't give a damn, so why do I? It's sad to get to that point, but that's what ends up happening, and you end up becoming an a-hole in this industry. And then your treatment prior, all the game playing that the trucking companies do to get over on you, whether that's dealing with you on load stuff instead of being upfront with you, they just try to get over like, oh, we need a favor, instead of saying, look, we screwed up. We need some help. Can you help us? And we're going to give you extra money to help us because we screwed up. They don't do that. They just don't do it. And it's pretty damn disgusting. So you get fed up, and then you have people that burn out of the industry, and they burn out the industry because of treated. This happens in corporate America too. Like right now, honestly, I have someone who has said, hey, we got work in a corporate job. Asked me would I be interested in it. It's back in a different financial institution. It's weighed on my mind because of all the crap out here. But at the same time, I can't go back into it. Would be in a call center area. I don't know if I have to start an entry level. I just thought, ooh. And even if I started back management, I'm just really struggling with all the politics of that. But dealing with this is a whole nother ball game too. I didn't hit the lottery, y'all, because I would be so retired and in an RV, buying me a property and having a tiny home built. I'm just saying. I bless some folks, but I'd be so retired. With that being said, it's so much going on, and I'm trying to make some decisions right now. I like the driver manager I have, but at the same time, they're going through so many changes. I think her hands are tied. She really, it is what it is. So I'm gonna get my resume and paper out there and see what's available to me. But having a life off this truck is so critical. It's critical in so many areas. And it's funny, it's not only in trucking, it's transportation in general. Because I look at my father now, who in my opinion is a lonely old man. We have to be careful. Let me back up. I was listening to Sirius Satellite Radio, Urban Talk. I like Urban Talk. There's a guy named T something King. I think he's a comedian or something like that. And he was talking about the fourth quarter of your life. Comparing it kind of like the football, like, hey, in the fourth quarter, you got to have this, and this in order. The problem is that we don't live the early part of our years for the fourth quarter because a lot of us haven't been raised to live that for the fourth quarter of our life. Instead, we live our life we don't live our life in the correct way. I'm just going to say that. We just don't. And we end up, that's the word I want to put this. We end up in situations that we shouldn't be in. We end up, I was looking at this man next door to me, angry as hell. We end up angry. We end up lonely. My father made choices and decisions. His thing was just sleeping around with different women. Any woman that he slept with, he called his friend. Either they're dead or they ain't around, because that's all it was sex. It wasn't anything else. So now he has no companion. The only friend he has is one guy. He only has one male friend. He didn't have any men friends in his life. And he's always said, I'm a lone wolf. Well, now he's a lone, lonely wolf. You got to have a life outside this truck, people. I mean, I have associations and I have friends outside of this. I hang with Joe mainly. He's probably my best male friend. My best friend, Jane, she's in Florida. And then I have very good friends, such as one of my girlfriends, Shanae, who's a flight attendant. I have my friend Bridget, who works for the bank. One of the banks I used to work for, and we worked at several companies together. So I have associations outside of the truck and others, and I have family members. And I have, Vivian, Vicky, and Joshua. I don't know if you guys ever met them. We have to make sure that we have those relationships, and we have to get off this truck and go and formulate those relationships so we have something to do in our old days. If you just live your life as a lone wolf out here, you become kind of an asshole, and you become, basically, you put yourself in a weird ass position, which is exactly what this woman was talking about. She's like, have a life outside of this truck. You got to have a life, because this is all she knows now at her age and at her stage in life. And I don't know what her family and friend affiliation is, but once you get older, you want to have something that you can do. Go to the movies, go out and eat, go have a cocktail, go to church. It keeps your normalcy. And like my father, some of his thought process is just totally bizarre. And I sit there and I'm going, he can't move past a lot of stuff. And because of some of his immature, and I call him grown male, because I don't consider him a grown man, he's a grown male. He never really learned how to be a man other than being able to make money and work. He didn't know how to be a father. He didn't know how to be a man. And only thing that manhood meant to him was screwing a woman and having kids all over the place. And now he's a lonely guy. You can be like that as a female or male if you don't tend to step back and grow up. It takes a lot to do that. But you also have to look, where do I want to be in the fourth quarter of my life? I'm doing this now, and I'm starting to, I'm looking at finances right now. I've got to get the weight off right now, because I'm just at the brink of the fourth quarter. I'm 50 years old, and at 60, it's pretty much done. I got 10 years to get everything in order. It's done after that. Because my body's not going to be doing what it is. I'm listening to Trucker Bill right now. He's had back surgery. He's had some kind of leg issue he had to deal with. 40 plus years in trucking, military, and he's now preparing for retirement. He's getting ready to go regional OTR just to make the last little bit of his money for the next, and he said maybe 5 years, maybe. But he says after that, I'm done. He says I will have the rest of everything I need for retirement. Done. He has affiliations with his daughter, his family. You know, he has some friends from work. He goes and does things outside of his. My father just sits in the chair and sleeps his way to a casket. Don't work your way to a casket in this industry, and this is all you know, people. It's one of the worst things that you can do. Okay? So, mental health is important. That means building relationships outside this truck. Get out this truck and go, you know, have a cocktail, have dinner with friends, go to church. Have something you do outside of this industry. Don't be my father. And don't be that lady that she's sitting up there, and you'll see the video below. You can click on it. And what she said was so poetic. If you stay in this truck, people start talking to the dog and the fake stuffed animal, and, you know, have attitude issues like this guy next to me. You become somebody you really don't want to be. This video is not long at all. I'm probably going to post this up to my channel. I thought about doing a ramble video. I'll probably do a ramble video later, and I got to do a shout out video. But I'll post this up on the Trucker411, and I might post it to my channel as well. Guys, you be blessed. I'll do a shout out for my channels. I'll also probably do some Trucker411 shout outs too, because we got some new people who have joined up, and some have linked up to me. I think a Nino hit me up on Facebook. Nino, somebody linked to me. Trucker Nino linked up to me on Facebook. So thank you for linking up to me. Preferably you're safe out here, brother. And you guys just be blessed. Bloomington, Illinois, TA. Phenomenal customer service. That's all I got to say. The shower dude, I forgot his name. Phenomenal customer service. And this one here in Jefferson, Ohio, very clean. Even the showers. Phenomenal customer service. I even ate at the Country Pride. I had late breakfast. Phenomenal customer service. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to hit it and get on the road. 2 and 2, I got to get to Love's and go fuel, and then I'll be at my load ain't due till tomorrow at 10, but I'm going to be damn close tonight. If I might even be there at their property. Peace, y'all, because there's a storm coming. I gotta giddy up. Peace.